What if you could create a free podcast episode that can actually go viral and generate real monetization without ever using a microphone, stepping into a studio, recording your own voice, or spending hours of time and effort? Now, watch this in action.
Welcome back to Here's What We Know. Quick poll. Who woke up at 3 a.m. this week for a very important meeting with your own thoughts? If you raised your hand, you're in good company.
Guilty. My 3 a.m. meetings are recurring. Mine are usually titled Alex versus that thing I said in 2019. But today we're leaning into a listener line that went viral. I'm so tired of being anxious about being anxious.
Welcome to the official FineVoice channel. Right now, podcasts are one of the top performing and most profitable formats on YouTube. But here's the real problem most creators don't talk about. It's expensive and time-consuming. From gear and setup to finding guests, scripting, recording, and editing, it's basically a full production workflow. And that's exactly why what I'm about to show you matters. The podcast audio you just heard was generated entirely by the FineVoice AI Podcast generator. In today's video, I'm going to break down exactly how you can do this yourself, turning a simple idea into high-quality podcast audio and then transforming it into a fully produced video. So let's jump in. Every great podcast starts with just one simple idea. But before you even start planning your content, there's something important to understand. Podcasts aren't just made to be watched, they're made to be heard. And people don't want something that feels written or rehearsed. They want something real. So no over-polishing, just a real, natural conversation. Your strongest content comes from what people are actually dealing with every single day. Money stress, career pressure, relationship problems, and everything in between. If you don't want to write a script, just focus on what people care about right now. And I'll show you exactly how to do that next. AI podcast audio creation. First, head over to FineVoice and create a free account. If you already have one, just log in. Once you're inside FineVoice, go straight to the AI podcast generator. You've got 3 ways to input your content. First, you can add a link. This could be a blog post, an article, or even a video you've already made. Simply drop it in, and it'll automatically retrieve the content for you. Second, you can start from scratch, or if you already have a script, you can simply paste it in, or just briefly describe the topic you want. If you don't have a topic in mind, you can click Random Inspiration, and it will generate one for you. You can also upload a file, such as a PDF or TXT file, up to 20 MB. Next up, you choose your voice. You can stick with a single host or switch things up with a 2-person conversation, which instantly makes the whole thing feel more natural, more like an actual podcast you'd listen to. Just below that, you'll find the full voice library. Each voice isn't just a name, it reflects a specific tone and personality. So at this stage, you're not simply picking a voice, you're really defining the character and overall feel of your podcast. Then you decide how long you want your episode to be. Anywhere between 1 and 10 minutes depending on what you're creating. Then you choose the vibe of your podcast. You've got options like educational, interview, deep dive, storytelling, news report, talk show, personal growth, funny, roast. If you want to get more specific, there's an optional field where you can actually guide the AI on what you want it to focus on in the episode. And right underneath that, you also decide how strict it should be with your script, whether it sticks closely to what you wrote or takes a bit more freedom and expands on it in its own way. That's pretty much it. Just click Generate. Now let's jump in and listen to it.
Today we're discussing Built Not Lucky, how AI and systems transformed operations from zero to scale. Elena Park built Orca systems to replace workflows, not just tasks. Elena, welcome.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
Start at the beginning. Before AI, you worked in operations. What recurring problem did you see? Teams spent most of their time on low-value, repetitive work. Data cleaning, segmentation, ad tests, handling emails. The default answer was always to hire more people.
AI image creation. Once you've got your audio ready, you can actually take it one step further. You can transcribe your audio or extract the key ideas from it, then use ChatGPT or any image generation tool to create visuals that match your podcast content. Video production. Now let's move into video generation. You don't need to jump between different tools or platforms. You can use the FineVoice AI talking photo generator to turn your images into talking videos. All you need to do is upload an image, add your audio, and then click Generate. It basically brings your podcast host to life. If you want a deeper, step-by-step breakdown of how to master AI image generation, talking photos, and lip sync, and turn them into realistic, expressive AI characters, we'll cover all of that in the next video, so I'll keep it light here. Once everything looks good, export it. Your podcast is now fully produced.
Teams spent most of their time on low-value, repetitive work. Data cleaning, segmentation, ad tests, handling emails. The default answer was always to hire more people.
Ready to create your first AI podcast? Try FineVoice and start building it from scratch. If you enjoyed this tutorial, don't forget to like and subscribe for more AI voice tips and content creation tricks. Leave a comment below if you've got any questions. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.